Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of FPL Podcast with me, Brian, aka FPL Analysis, recording on Sunday, 16 August 2020, to look ahead to the new season. FPL is back. FPL 2020-2021 is now available. We are allowed to choose our players, register our teams. All the prices of all the players are already set. There's a couple of interesting things that I would like to discuss. The first one is the reclassification of some players from midfielder to forward, or forward to midfielder, or defender to midfielder. Uh, Definitely Lundstrom is now a midfielder. And Aubameyang, as all have predicted, I guess he is now listed as a midfielder instead of forward. Um, Greenwood, Rashford, also now a midfielder. Martial now a forward. Antonio now a forward. And Richarlison is also now a forward. So there are some big changes over there. And with Aubameyang being in the midfielder, it means there will be a lots of choices in the midfields, and it will be it wouldn't be any surprise, I can say, that we can see 3-5-2 being a popular strategy for this coming season. Aubameyang, as we know, midfielder at 12 million. Some of the price really reveal. Um, Salah, Mane 12 million as well. KDB, Sterling 11.5, Bruno 10.5, Greenwood 7.5, Rashford 9.5 as a midfielder as well. Martial at 9 for forward. Uh, yeah, so those are some of the things. And I would like to discuss, probably tell about my very first draft team that I have in the new season. And Trent's, by the way, Trent's price has been revealed, and it's 7.5. Very good price. And by the way, he is my first player in my FPL team. I've made my team. It's just a quick draft, so I don't really see a lot yet. Just three, I can say, out of all the 15 players that I have chosen, only three that are quite nailed on, that are going to stay in my team between now till game week 1. The first player that will be sticking into my team is Trent at 7.5, and the next one is Mohamed Salah, 12 million, and KDB at 11.5. So those are the three, I can say 90% will stay in my team. Could possibly be a season keeper as well for those three, but we have to see how they perform and whether they are injured or not. But so far, those three players are the one that is set to be in my team come game week 1. To complete the squad, the other remaining 12 players are still not yet locked. I mean, like, not certain yet, because anyhow the fixtures are yet to be released. Therefore, all the remaining 12 players will change depending on the fixture release later on. But so far, I would like to tell you my draft. In the goalkeeper, I know many people probably will go with Nick Pope. He's now 5.5. He really deserves the rise in price. I can say he is properly priced at 5.5. However, it's just too pricey in my opinion, as I can see a lot of values in a 4.5 bracket goalkeeper, the likes of Matt Ryan, McCarthy, the promoted teams like Muslyer, and then Rodak, John Stones, even Martinez, and also in the 5 bracket keeper, I think there's also quite interesting names to mention. Therefore, if you are going with a set and forget goalkeeper, maybe you can go with Nick Pope and then 4 million. With this price, Nick Pope is now the same with De Gea, the same with Schmeichel. So he's now with the top teams with Lloris. So I don't see that Pope is getting into my team due to his price, because if you go 5.5, you need to pair him with a 4 million goalkeeper, and that will give you a total of 9.5. A bit too pricey. I can save 0.5 with only the combination of 9 million for two rotating goalkeepers rather than 9.5 with only one playing goalkeepers. With that in mind, right now I go with two 4.5 goalkeepers. I currently have Fotheringham from Sheffield and also Meslier from Leeds. They could change because we heard the rumors that Ramsdale probably coming to Sheffield. If Ramsdale come, I'm gonna see what his price is. Another one that catch my eye is Jack Butland. They say probably coming to Aston Villa. If he really does, he's also in my radar for the goalkeeper slot. Then I go to my defender. That's not a trend. So the other four is mostly a 4.5 defenders. I go with Charlie Taylor. So I go 1 million cheaper to the defense of Burnley. So instead of going Pope 5.5, I save 1 million and I put it to Charlie Taylor at 4.5. And then I got Stuart Dallas from Leeds 4.5. Simply because he is listed as a defender. We know what he's capable of. He sometimes play as a midfielder as well. So he's a type of out of position, this type of players for this coming season. Another one, I think Liu Eiling. If you want to go to Liu Eiling, it could be a good option as well. The next one is Vinagre from Wolves at 4.5. I really would like to go into Wolves defense, but then the price of Doherty at 6 and then Willy Bolly, Roman size at 5 and 5.5, that makes me think that I need to go a cheaper way. And normally it's Johnny as the left wing back, but right now I think Vinagre is set to start in that left wing back following the injury to Johnny ACL, if I'm not mistaken. So it could be out for a couple of months, and that would mean a start for Vinagre. So 4.5 for Wolves defenders, it could be a nice offer. And the last one to complete the defender, I go with a 4.0 defender, and that is Ferguson from Palace. What I heard is that he is going to be the next one, Bissaka, I guess, 4 million that start at right back. So hopefully if I can get a 4 million starting defender in my team, why not? In the early of the season. The next one, I go to my midfielder. I got Salah, KDB, and I added with Aubameyang. Currently, Aubameyang is in my team, 12 million. I know it's very expensive. He could be Bruno, he could be Rashford, he could be Pulisic, he could be anyone. He could be even Sterling if I want to double up on Man City. But we have to see from the fixture. But currently, Aubameyang is there for me. And the next one, I have Greenwood, 7.5. He could be somebody like GH. He could be somebody like Pulisic. Yeah, he could be anyone. And then for Greenwood to stay in my team, it will all depend on the Sancho rumor. If United is to bring Sancho in, probably Greenwood will not be in my team, and probably I will have the likes of Rashford instead. To complete my midfielder, I go with Harrison, another Leeds player, 5.5 million. Again, not yet nailed on, so he could be anyone at the price of 5.55 or even 4.5 midfielder. Don't know yet. In my forward, currently I have Antonio 6.5, Mitrovic at 6, and Keenan Davis as just a bench fodder. He's going to stay in my bench for the most of the season, 4.5 mid price. So those are all my first draft squad, I can say. Only 3, I think, that are nailed on: Trent, Salah, KDB. The rest are still under consideration. By the way, I've got my league code, so feel free to join my league code my league. The code is VWP66X. Okay, VWP66X. Feel free to join and compete. The league name is actually Rebut the at FPL Analysis. Another one that I would like to discuss is some players to watch or to consider having in your team. Just I've mentioned a little bit is GH at 8, Pulisic 8.5, Rashford 9.5, Bruno 10.5. I think these are the players that I would like to have as well in my team. Those want Sterling, maybe Mane, Son, Kane, probably Vardy, or the things that in terms of the forward, they are the one that interests me, the one that let's say I really like is the bracket is 8 million above, the likes of Jimenez 8.5, Ings 8.5, Timo Werner 9.5, Vardy 10, and then you got Kane 10.5. It's just too much, I guess, to fit in. Looking at my structure, I go heavy on midfielders, therefore forwards can't be that much. But one thing that I'm really considering right now is Jimenez. But it all depends again on the transfer rumors, because what I heard so far is Jimenez has the possibility to go to United, to go to Manchester United, to go to Juventus, to go to Liverpool. And if he goes to one of these clubs, then probably I won't be having him in my team, simply because he might be rotated with the other forward that the clubs have. But then what interests me is what Wolves are trying to get right now. Wolves are in contact with the striker Paulinho from Sporting Braga. If he comes and Jimenez leaves, I think I will be waiting to see Paulinho's price at Wolves. If he starts at 7 or 7.5, I think I would like to put him into my team and change the formation from 3-5-2 probably to 3-4-3 with Antonio, Mitrovic, and maybe Paulinho up front. And I need to do some adjustment on my midfielder, maybe downgrading. And that means to lose Aubameyang to someone like Rashford, probably, or maybe go down all the way to Pulisic or maybe Ziyech, but I'm ready to do that. So everything are still open. We still have around 27 days to tinker with our teams. Everything can change based on the rumor transfer. We have to see the transfer that they made. Some interesting things go on and on. And the possibility, definitely, for Manchester United, they are currently now still in the Europa League. Wolves are no longer there. City has just been eliminated. So the only possible to have a blank game week in game week 1 is now United, Manchester United. But we have to see their results at the Europa League. If they blank, then another approach. We have to adjust our approach to game week 1. So far, that's all that I would like to discuss. I couldn't wait for the fixture to be released. Until then, good luck for the new season. Leave a like, comments below. Probably you can comments below with your teams, your first draft. That it doesn't have to be your real team. It could be the draft that you choose for right now, like myself. Leave a like button, and then thank you for all the support to this channel. Until then, I will probably try to make a video for game week 1 preview. Until then, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.